Postmodernism is a movement that developed in the mid to late 20th century. It had influences on philosophy, arts, architecture, and was characterized by skepticism, a general suspicion of reason, and an awareness of the role ideology plays in asserting and maintaining political and economic power. Postmodernism reflects modern society's uncertainties about identity, history, progress, and the elimination of traditional agencies such as religion and the class system. Today, I'll be talking about two postmodern works. The novel, Fight Club, written by Chuck Palahniuk, and various artworks by Banksy. Both Chuck Palahniuk's novel and Banksy's artworks deal with an array of postmodern themes, with the main one being existentialism. One of the main ideologies behind Fight Club is existentialism. Existentialism is all about how there is no fixed meaning of our existence, and that we are free to define ourselves and how we live. But that also means that we must take responsibility for our actions, making freedom and authenticity key elements of existentialism. Defining ourselves. The main protagonist of Fight Club, at the beginning, defines his existence with his home, a condo on the 15th floor of a filing cabinet for widows and young professionals. The furniture in his condo and other material objects are also what he uses to define himself, showing that he lives in the consumerist and materialistic society. Authenticity. What starts off the protagonist's journey to existential enlightenment and the achievement of authenticity is when Tyler blows up his condo, the very thing the protagonist uses to define himself. The recurring theme of confronting with pain and death through Fight Club, as well as the support groups, is essential for establishing authenticity. The narrator is reminded of the reality of death and his insignificance in the world. He realizes that he must begin to take action in order to create a meaningful life. Throughout the novel, you see the protagonist struggle with Tyler, who forces him to justify his existence. However, it is revealed in the end that the narrator and Tyler is actually the same person, and the struggle was between the narrator and himself. This is a profound existential crisis that is, as Tyler said, some kind of existential crisis that will awaken him to a deeper sense of freedom. One of the most famous graffiti artists in the world, Banksy, has also done a lot of works that call on existentialism. In fact, his very first exhibit was titled Existentialism, and the works featured in it was later published in a book under the same name. Existentialism is how people define their own meaning in life, and to make their own decisions. All of Banksy's work prompt the viewer to rethink situations and focus on social and political issues. One of his pieces, Follow Your Dream, Cancelled, depicts the words, "Follow your dreams," painted on a wall with a large red, "Cancelled," painted across the words in red. A man stands beside the words with a brush in hand, most likely the one to have painted, "Cancelled." This image is not very uplifting or optimistic. Everything is either gray or red. The man can be assumed to be a hard-working class man who seems discouraged in the way his shoulders hunch and his facial expression. This is the kind of man the narrator of Fight Club would be. A normal working class man. And similarly, neither have any particular dream or aspiration. This image adds the realization that you cannot always follow your dreams. It speaks to younger people, and prompts the idea that you have to face obstacles that obstruct you from your dreams. Another artwork of his shows the words, "What we do in life echoes in eternity," with the message being erased by a man. In a way, this image is prompting us to not be so full of ourselves. Humans like to believe that our lives have significance and that we are each unique. This would be an artwork that our protagonist in Fight Club would enjoy, since he also feels that he was raised in a society where everyone thinks they are special. And when everyone is special, no one is. And instead we are working in jobs we hate, just so we can buy what we don't really need. So yes, he isn't a firm believer in what we do in life will echo in eternity. However, This art shows that everyone has the same struggle, and would like their lives to have a significance. In an interview with Banksy, he once admitted that he enjoyed Fight Club. And it, as no surprise he does, since they both dabble in works surrounding the same issues. Ray both incredible postmodern artists that focus on modern society, as uncertainties about identity, history and progress.